Hey, and thank you, Bishop Green, and to all of our wonderful worshipers this Sunday morning. We're so grateful to be able to gather once again. This is an extraordinary week, and first wanted to just ask you for this Kid Zone. How was your week? How was this past week for you? What did you experience? Was there something new that you did? Was there something difficult that you had to go through? Was there a problem that was hard for you? I have had a crazy week because we're getting ready for our Aspire Conference, Aspire Leadership Congress, that will start on Wednesday. And we've been working so hard to prepare and be ready for an exciting time as we worship God together. And as we think through what it's like to gather in a virtual world, we're excited for all the cool things that we'll be able to experience together. And so wanted to make sure that families know that we have designed this ministry exactly for you and for adults as well. We're going to have a great time. And so as I've been planning and working with our team this week to get everything ready, this has been a tough week. It's been so hard, lifting a lot of things and getting things accomplished and making things happen. Sometimes it looks like having to lift something heavy in your house. I want you to find something right now that's the heaviest thing in your house and come back to me in a few seconds. All right, go and find that thing. Okay, so now you have the heaviest thing in your house. Sometimes life is like picking up heavy things, and sometimes things that doesn't look so heavy or hard is actually hard and heavy. Sometimes it's like lifting a kettlebell. Oh. Sometimes it's lifting a desk. Oh. Well, sometimes whatever the load is big and heavy, and sometimes it's hard to move. And it creates a struggle. And a lot of times we want to give up and want to give in and feel like we can't really do it anymore. Has anybody ever felt that same way, that you thought that you were not good enough, thought that you just didn't have enough energy inside of you, that what you were doing, your efforts didn't really matter or wasn't being effective? Sometimes we feel like life is so heavy with the things that we have to do, the things that we have to accomplish and to get done, and it takes energy. And sometimes we don't feel like we have it. I've been there before. Sometimes I actually felt it this past week. But what's so great about God is that we can go to God because we have faith and trust that God can handle our heavy loads. In the Bible, there were a long time ago in ancient times, people could not go to God and talk to God by themselves. And Paul in the Bible, he writes a lot of letters. And one of the letters he writes to the Hebrews, he talks about what it's like to go to God like a king. He says that God has a throne. In the Bible, there were kings, kind of fly. And they would listen to their subjects and they would have them come to them and receive their problems. And Paul writes about these kings as likens it to God who sits on a throne, who listens to our problems and hears us. But God, does God look this fly? Okay, back to the story. And God is here to hear us.